What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the Cash App's at the top right corner. But let's get into it, man. So, a lot of people have talked about the Diddy situation. And right after the Diddy situation, coincidentally, a lot of people have stepped down after Diddy was announced. Now, it was even listed here that Kevin Lyles had stepped down, and he stepped down a few after the announcement of P Diddy's arrest. Now, is this all coincidence? I'm not sure, but there is a video that I was sent, and I'm gonna play this right now because this man breaks everything down pretty well from what I've seen. So I'm gonna play the clip right now.
But I'm trying to go to bed over here, and this dumbass record executive is retiring the day after the Diddy thing happens. Like, you can't make this shit up. What are you doing, bro? This is
Everybody get the likes up, man.
either the stupidest coincidence in the history of the music industry, or this is really spicy. And it only takes a little bit of Googling to figure out just how spicy it might be. It could totally be a coincidence, but I'm just going to...
It could be a coincidence. I'm going to let y'all know. Y'all tell me in the comments after the video.
run us through all the spice it might imply, because it's funny. And has to know that we were going to do this if he decided to announce his retirement the day after Diddy goes down. So he's the co-founder of 300 Entertainment, formerly president of Def Jam and the Island Def Jam Music Group. Y'all know what direction that leads. Former executive VP of Warner, but he co-founded 300 with Lyre Cohen, Roger Gold, and Todd Moskowitz. If you don't know who Lyre Cohen is, that's pretty spicy. And Lyre Cohen also goes back to Def Jam and Warner Music Group and, into other directions. But anyways, back to this guy and 300 Entertainment. Well, it turns out that Atlantic Records has been distributing 300 Entertainment stuff since 2013. I'm not really sure if they're still doing it or not, but we'll come back to Atlantic Records in just a second.
Yes, because Atlantic Records, from what it says here, since 2013 have had a distribution with 300 Entertainment, and they'll get into Atlantic Records right now.
Because the music industry is this whole clusterfuck of incestuous debauchery.
Okay, and then right here, this is an apology. He kind of just roasts the apology letter. So if you want to hear the whole clip, you could play it. But right here, the main part about this is that it says that Kevin Lyles was going to retire on September 30th. And he's going to talk about the fiscal quarter. The fiscal quarter is basically a 3-month period of a stance that an executive has, and basically they're going to imply that he just finished the fiscal quarter, so that way he could step down once that fiscal quarter was over. So basically, it's coming around that time where they reach the end of the fiscal quarter, and that's why he's stepping down. And that's why they're saying that it's just a coincidence that he steps down when P. Diddy gets caught. Allegedly coincidence, however you want to put it. But he'll explain it right now. Let me just get to that part right now. 1 second. And by the way, he just shares Kevin Lyles' letter stepping down, not only about the fiscal quarter, but also explaining how Kevin Lyles explains that he wants to step down to help in politics. That's Kevin Lyles' reason and his purpose for stepping down. What he said in his statement. You could check out the apology on Twitter. He has it on his account. But let's get into the fiscal quarter, because that's very important.
Once Reddit is the voice of reason. People were posting this in r/hip hop heads, and hip hop heads were like, yo, pump the brakes, man. That has nothing to do with it. It's that Grainge's son is taking over at Atlantic, and so he's stepping down. It's like, not only that, but Warner Music Group was like hemorrhaging people. Totally logical that he'd be stepping down right now. This guy also speculates. He says he's pretty sure that the fiscal quarter ends on September 30th. So it's actually like a logical time for people to step down. So, like, temper your tinfoil. Maybe put it in the microwave, turn it on for a second, put it back on after. Let's keep going. Because I want to talk about Elliot Grainge for just a second. Because if you don't remember, Daddy Lucian, here, he's in the original Diddy lawsuit. He's directly named as a co-conspirator in the original Lil Rod lawsuit. He says that he knew about the parties, he was at the parties, he funded the parties. There's no way that he didn't know what was going on, according to Lil Rod. And Lucian's son, Elliot, has been coming up in the ranks looking like he totally has a soul. And he really made a name for himself recently when he signed and managed Ice. Oh, geez, I can't even talk about her. Ice Spice, Taylor Swift's friend, the weirdest duo of this decade. What the fuck is this? So let's just say that Elliot's apple did not fall far from the Diddy tree as far as the type of people he's promoting. But now, effective October 1st, Elliot Grainge is going to be moving up from managing 10K Projects, which he founded, and now he's going to become the CEO of Atlantic Music Group. Remember how I was saying how fucking incestuous the music industry is? And when I went to go look up what artist Atlantic manages to see if there's anything really spicy in there, I got distracted.
Yeah, so right here, he just kind of roast all these names of all these rappers. So if y'all want to watch the video, like I said, you could check it out on Twitter. I'm just going to get to the important part because he roasts the names basically like this whole time.
Remember, Diddy purposefully promoted artists that had no talent because then he had them on blackmail before he even blackmailed them, because then they were nothing without him. That was part of his modus operandi. And I know Diddy is not Atlantic. This is a different company. But are we sure that the rest of the music industry isn't doing the same thing? Like, are we sure Ice Spice has any talents other than shaking her mediocre ass? And like, isn't it weird that Ice Spice and Taylor Swift became best friends out of nowhere? Well, Lucian is in charge of Taylor Swift. She's his golden goose.
And this is the key part. If Lucian was with Taylor Swift, right, like is her manages or like is the executive, whatever. But if he's like handling all the Taylor Swift things, and then his son is managing Ice Spice and all this other stuff, then it's not a surprise at this point why they're together. And it's not a surprise that Ice Spice had came up with Drake. And I mean, come up like people discovered her through Drake. It could have just been because UMG, Lucian, was able to just be so tapped in with all his artists like Drake. There could have just been a connection that could have been easily made. I don't think it was just like Ice Spice was just a girl that he thought was hot and just tried to support. Now that we know like all the background information of everything, well, who knows? Y'all tell me in the comments, man. We'll keep it alleged on this side, but it looks like it's all just a play, allegedly, right?
He's managing her, and his little bitty boy is managing Ice Spice. She's his claim to fame. It's almost like contracts for relationships with football players that are totally fucking fake. Sorry, I got distracted. I don't even remember where we started this video. Oh, yeah. This dumbass resigning the day after Diddy. I don't know if it has any significance, but I thought it was so stupid I would make a video before bed about it. So that's where we're at. Everything is stupid. 2024 is crazy. Get some sleep. Tomorrow is probably going to be crazy all over again.
This man had broken down all these different cogs in the wheel in the industry shifting after Diddy's arrest. Now, could it be just a coincidence that it happened? Could it be that Kevin Lyles stepped down because of the fiscal quarter? Does he really just want to help out politics? Is that what he really wants to do? I don't know. That's what he said he wanted to do. But it's just funny how he's not the only one that made changes and stepped down and did all these different things. And it's like he said, either it could be a coincidence or it could be something spicy. Right now, anything, we can't really put any truth to it. But right now, what I can tell you is that there was a change, there was a shift in the industry. After P Diddy was arrested, is that a coincidence? Y'all tell me in the comments, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace. Oh, and this is all alleged, by the way. We keep it all alleged on this side. All alleged. All alleged, all alleged, all alleged. But yeah, man. If y'all like to leave a donation on the channel, bro, top right corner. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.